My beloved child, stop. Right here. Right now. You do not have minutes to waste. Before this day closes, before your eyes fall into sleep, before another hour slips away, I, your God, your protector, the one who has held your mother, your sister, your blood, your heart, am calling you. Hear me. Do not scroll past this. Do not tell yourself later. Later will be too late. This moment is holy. This moment was carved for you. You asked for a sign. You begged for clarity. You cried for something to break the confusion twisting inside your heart. And now I am speaking. Louder than your fear, closer than your breath, more urgently than ever. My child, you have been carrying storms on your shoulders that were never meant to be carried alone. I have watched you push through days with strength that is running out. I have seen the silent tears, the long nights, the heavy thoughts you tell no one. I see the questions you bury deep so you don't shatter again. And that is why I am here, before this day ends, before the weight suffocates you one more night. Listen, if you walk away from this word, you will miss the freedom your heart has been crying for. You will miss the breakthrough I have already set in motion. You will miss the peace your soul is starving for. My child, I will not let you enter another night carrying what is crushing you. I never asked you to be this strong alone. I never asked you to lock your emotions inside your chest. I never asked you to hide your tears. I am here, God, the one who loves you deeper than breath, the one who sends angels to guard you, the one who speaks through urgency because your heart cannot afford delay. Come to me now. This is your moment. This is your turning. This is your rescue, today, before the final minutes of this day disappear. You are not alone. I am not leaving you, and I am not letting this night fall without touching your heart. My beloved child, listen to me now, because the minutes of this day are closing, and I refuse to let you carry this pain into another night. You have been holding doubts, fears, and silent wounds that were never meant to live inside your chest. You pretended to be fine while your heart was sinking, while your spirit trembled under a weight you were never built to carry. And now you are collapsing under pressure that does not belong to you. I need you to hear this with the deepest part of your soul. You cannot heal what you keep hiding. You cannot receive what you keep pushing away. You cannot move forward if your heart is still chained to what hurt you. This is why I pulled you here. This is why your heart felt the sudden tug. This is why you stopped scrolling today, this hour, this very minute. I timed this moment with precision, because only now, only in this thin slice of time before the night settles, is your heart tired enough to listen and open enough to receive what I've been trying to give you. You are not here by accident. You did not stumble into these words by chance. I brought you. I arranged this moment. I placed this message in front of you because I will not let you drown in silent battles any longer. My child, look at me with your heart. Hear me with your spirit. I am not here to shame you. I am not here to remind you of failures. I am here, your God, your protector, the one who has held your mother, your sister, your family, your heart, to speak truth that frees you. You matter to me more than you realize. You are loved more deeply than any human has ever loved you or ever will. You are seen, held, and protected even when you feel forgotten. Tonight cannot end with you believing you are alone. You are not alone. You are mine. You have been fighting battles that belonged in my hands. You have been carrying wounds meant to be healed by my love. You have been trying to calm storms that only my presence can silence. And I see how tired you are. Tired of being everything for everyone while feeling empty inside. Tired of losing pieces of yourself trying to hold on to people and memories that were never meant to stay. Tired of letting go. Tired of trusting. Tired of hoping when disappointment has scarred your heart again and again. My child, the night is closing in, and you do not have hours left to keep holding this alone. Come back to me. Let me carry what is crushing you. Let me heal what has been breaking you. I am here, right now, urgently, fiercely, lovingly, for you. My beloved child, listen. Stay with me. Do not walk away now. You have been disappointed too many times, hurt too many times, broken too many times, and that is why I am speaking with urgency. Not later, not tomorrow. Now, if you turn away in this moment, you will miss what I am placing into your spirit. You will miss the truth that will set you free. You will miss the comfort that will calm your chest. You will miss the revelation that will help you breathe again. And my child, I cannot let you miss this. Not tonight. Not after everything you've survived. Not after every silent battle you hid behind your smile. Not after every prayer you whispered through tears you wiped away before anyone noticed. You have carried the weight of pretending for far too long. I am here to lift that weight. You have carried guilt, shame, fear, disappointment, heartbreak, memories that still sting like fresh wounds. I am here because I want you free from every single one of them. I want your heart healed. I want your mind restored. I want your soul at peace. I want your spirit strengthened. I want you to step into the future I prepared for you without the chains of your past pulling you backward. And the truth I am about to speak will begin that healing if you let it. So stay. Do not rush. Do not close your heart. I am here, and I am speaking directly to you with the authority of heaven and the love that once carried your mother, your sister, your family, your very breath. Before this day ends, before sleep finds your eyes, before another sunrise meets your face, you will know that I have spoken truth meant to lift you, free you, save you. This is my honest moment with you. This is my heart poured out for you. This is the love you prayed for in the dark. If you remain here with me, everything in your spirit will begin to shift, quietly, deeply, powerfully. My beloved child, listen closely. What I am about to say reaches deeper than your worries, deeper than your fear, deeper than every moment you felt unseen. I need you to understand this with your whole heart. I interrupted your day on purpose. My beloved child, hear me. This moment is not random. It is not coincidence. It is not because you happened to pause. I stepped into your path on purpose. Heaven orchestrated this exact second, this breath, this heartbeat, this moment, just for you. I waited for the opening in your spirit, for the moment you would be still enough, weary enough, hungry enough, desperate enough to finally hear me. You think you found this message, but the truth is, this message found you. I guided your steps here. I touched your heart to make you pause. I whispered to your spirit until the soft pull became impossible to ignore. Nothing about today has been random. Nothing about this moment has slipped past my sight. I saw your heart grow heavy this morning. I saw your thoughts spiral into places that frightened you. I saw the exact moment your strength dropped so low you could barely hold yourself together. I saw the sigh you released when no one was around. The sigh that carried more pain than your words ever reveal. I saw the questions forming in your heart, questions about your worth, your future, your direction, your hope. I saw the ache you hid behind responsibility. I saw the tiredness in your spirit you tried to silence. I saw it all, my child, and I could not stay silent. There comes a point in your journey where I must step in. Not gently, not subtly, but clearly and urgently. You have reached that point. I could not let another hour pass while you carried these thoughts alone. I could not watch you move through this day believing I was distant. I could not allow you to think your prayers were floating unanswered in the air. I could not let the heaviness in your heart deepen without my interruption. I could not let the enemy's lies echo through your mind without my truth breaking in like light. That is why I stepped into your day. That is why your heart feels something stirring even now. Something you cannot explain, yet cannot deny. My child, heaven arranged this moment long before you reached it. I planned this encounter with the precision of a God who loves you more fiercely than you understand. My beloved child, I saw the storm rising quietly inside your spirit long before you opened your eyes this morning. I saw the pressure on your chest you tried to brush away. I saw how you moved through your day, acting strong, functioning on the outside, while something deep inside whispered, I don't know how much more I can take. My child, you don't have to hide that from me. I saw it, I felt it, and I refuse to remain silent. When I interrupt your day like this, it is never trivial. It is never random. It is never just another message. This is a divine appointment, written into your life long before you ever reached this moment. I orchestrated this encounter because I knew the exact moment your strength would begin to crumble, the exact moment your hope would begin to thin, the exact moment your heart would finally be open enough to receive what it once resisted. You have been stretched so far that exhaustion has become familiar. You have carried questions no one around you could answer. You have longed for change but felt too weary to search for it. You prayed for guidance, yet your thoughts were too loud to hear me. And so I speak now. My beloved, I have watched your heart grow heavier day after day. I have held you through storms no one knows you survived. I have seen the moments you broke down where no one could see. I have stood beside you in the hours you felt abandoned and invisible. I heard every unspoken prayer, every fear you never voiced, every worry you tried to swallow, every tear you wiped away before it could be noticed. Not a single tear has fallen without my attention. Not a single fear has entered your mind without my awareness. Not a single moment of pain has escaped my heart. I have seen it all, and because I have seen it all, I could no longer remain quiet. My beloved child, I could no longer wait for another day, another hour, another season. I needed to speak to you today now before this day ends. My voice is entering the places in you too tender for others to touch. My truth is reaching the corners of your heart you have kept closed out of fear. My presence is coming into the rooms you locked because of shame. I am here. I am not leaving. This moment, unexpected, quiet, holy, was made for you. Not the old you, not the stronger you, the tired you, the uncertain you, the hurting you, the confused you, the searching you, the one who cares too much, the one who tries to be strong but is weary of pretending. This message is for you exactly as you are, not as you think you should be. Hear me clearly, my child. I have waited for your heart to reach the place where it could finally receive my words. You prayed, you begged, you searched for signs, and now I speak the truth your heart has needed, truth that has waited for your readiness. Do not take this moment lightly. Do not brush it aside. Do not let the enemy whisper that this is nothing. Heaven has reached you. My voice is calling you. My heart is speaking directly to yours. What I am about to reveal has the power to change everything. Breathe, my child. Let these words reach the places inside you no one ever sees. I have seen you, truly seen you, in ways no one else has. I have seen the pain you hide behind your smile, the private battles you fight when no one is watching, the thoughts that weigh on you when the world grows quiet. I have seen the tears you wiped away so others wouldn't notice. And now, my child, it is time for you to hear, receive, and be set free. I have seen you, holding your breath in moments when the world feels too heavy, trying not to crumble. I have seen you pretending to be strong while your heart trembles inside your chest. And hear me now, you never had to hide any of this from me. I already know. I already see. I already understand you more deeply than you understand yourself. Every silent tear you thought was small, every tear you wiped away before anyone noticed, I caught them all. Not one fell unnoticed. Not one made you weak in my eyes. Your tears speak a language your voice cannot, and I have heard every word. And I have seen the questions you bury, questions that wake you at night, questions that make your chest tighten, questions about your future, your purpose, your healing. You think questioning means your faith is failing, but listen to me. Your questions are the cry of a heart longing for truth. I am not disappointed. I am not distant. I am in the very center of your confusion, holding you even when you feel lost. I have watched your exhaustion, the kind you hide from everyone else, waking up tired, walking through your day tired, going to bed tired, carrying the weight of everyone's world while your own heart is breaking. You call it strength, but I call it survival. And you have been in survival mode for far too long. My child, hear this with urgency. This is your moment. This is your hour. Heaven is moving for you today. You are not alone. You are not unseen. You are not forgotten. I am sending help. I am sending clarity. I am sending the strength you have begged for in silence. Archangel Michael stands beside you now. God's hand is on your chest, steadying your breath, reminding you. You are loved. You are held. You are protected. Your heart is safe here. Your future is unfolding. And you will not break. You are rising. My child, you have been carrying this weight for far longer than you even realize. I have watched you shoulder burdens no one else knows about, the ones you refuse to speak of because you don't want to worry anyone, because you fear they won't understand, because you've been judged before, because disappointment has taught you to stay silent. I know the responsibilities that press on you. I know the memories that still burn. I know the fears you keep trying to silence. I know the guilt you hold for things that were never your fault. I know the pressure of others' expectations. I know the wounds you never had the chance to heal. And I see the way these burdens sit in your soul like stones. I see how tightly you grip them because you don't know how to release them. I see how you keep telling yourself you're fine, that you can manage, that it's not that bad. Even as your strength slips a little more each day. My beloved, hear me with urgency. You cannot carry this alone anymore. I will not let you believe that you must be strong enough for everything. I will not let you push yourself to the edge of breaking. I will not stand by while you suffer in silence. You have reached a breaking point, even if you don't want to admit it. Your mind is tired. Your emotions are overflowing. Your heart is weary. Your spirit is stretched thin. You are functioning, yes, but you are not living. You are surviving, but you are not resting. You are holding on, but you are not healing. And because I love you, because you are my child, because your heart is precious to me, I cannot let you stay here without intervention from heaven itself. You have told yourself you're okay. You've convinced yourself you can keep pushing. But I see deeper than your words. I see deeper than your smile. I see deeper than your outer strength. I see the cracks beneath the mask you wear. I see the pressure on your chest at night. I see the moments you close your eyes just to escape for a breath. I hear the whisper in your mind saying, I can't do this anymore. Even when you push it away, I hear it. And I am here, right now, today, in this very moment. There is urgency in the spirit because heaven is moving for you. God has sent help. Archangel Michael stands guard over you. You are not abandoned in this hour. You are not fighting alone. You are not meant to carry this pain another day. My child, this is the moment your healing begins. This is the moment your burdens start to lift. This is the moment the divine steps into your exhaustion. I am with you. I am holding you. I am protecting you. And I am not letting you go. My child, I see the thoughts you push away, the ones you pretend never came. I see the way you hide your pain because you don't want to feel like a burden. But listen to me with urgency. You could never burden me. Not today, not in this hour, not ever. Your brokenness does not frighten me. Your weakness does not overwhelm me. Your struggles do not intimidate heaven. I did not come for the ones who already stand strong. I came for the weary. I came for the wounded. I came for the overwhelmed. I came for the ones who smile in daylight and silently fall apart when the world grows quiet. I came for you, and I tell you this right now before this day ends because pretending is no longer protecting you. Hiding your pain is hurting you. Shouldering your battles alone is draining the very breath from your spirit. You have reached a point where the weight you carry is shaping the way you see yourself, the way you think, the way you hope, the way you breathe. And I cannot stay silent while your heart sinks beneath this pressure. Say this with urgency in your spirit. The Lord is my safe place. I have found refuge under His wings. I know what you've been whispering to yourself in the dark, that I should be stronger by now, that I should be further by now, that I should have healed by now, that these fears should be gone by now, that these memories should not still hurt. But hear me clearly, my beloved. Healing is not a race. Growth is not a competition. Pain does not fade simply because time has passed. Time alone does not heal, my presence does. And that is why I speak now, urgently, divinely, unmistakably. I am ready to heal what you have carried alone. I am ready to lift what has been crushing your spirit. I am ready to restore what life has drained from you. But before healing comes revelation. Before restoration comes uncovering. Before wholeness comes truth. So hear me with your whole heart. Right now, I have seen everything. Every moment you almost broke. Every moment you questioned your worth. Every moment you wondered if life would ever feel light again. Every moment you cried and thought heaven was silent. Nothing about you has ever been unseen. Nothing about you has ever been forgotten. Nothing about you has ever been too much for me. And today, yes, today, heaven says, your healing begins now. My child, I have seen every moment of confusion, every moment of fear, every moment of loneliness that pressed against your chest like a silent storm. I am not looking at you with judgment, never. I look at you with compassion deeper than the oceans, with love stronger than anything you have ever known, with tenderness that holds the whole weight of heaven behind it. I speak now because you are standing at a crossroads you do not even realize you've reached. A sacred, urgent moment where you must choose. Will you keep pretending you're fine, or will you finally allow me to carry what you cannot carry another minute? You have reached the end of what your strength can handle, but you have not reached the end of mine. You have reached the edge of what your heart can endure alone, but you have not reached the end of my healing. You have reached the limit of your emotional capacity, but you have not reached the end of my love. My child, it is time. Time to stop hiding. Time to stop pretending. Time to unlock the rooms of your heart you've kept closed for years. Time to let me lift what has been crushing you. Time to let me heal what has been hurting you. Time to let me strengthen what has been weakening you. Time to admit how tired you truly are. Not so I can condemn you, but so I can carry you. Listen gently now, because I am reaching into the corners of your heart you've buried under silence and strength. I am speaking about the wounds you tell no one about, the kind of hurt that sits so deep that smiles cannot reach it and words cannot describe it. I remember every sleepless night, every one. I remember the way you lay on your side, staring into the darkness, begging your thoughts to quiet, hoping sleep would come, and instead feeling your mind pull you in 1,000 directions. I remember how you wanted just a moment of peace, just one breath free from the weight pressing inside you. You thought no one noticed those hours. You thought you carried them alone. You thought you trembled in the dark unseen. But I was there, sitting beside you while your body shook with exhaustion, holding your heart while it whispered prayers too soft for your own lips to speak, watching over you when fear gripped you so tightly you couldn't even breathe enough to call my name. I was there every minute, every hour, every night you thought heaven was silent. And I am here now, urgently, divinely, to tell you, you are not alone. Not then, not now, not ever. My child, I saw it all. Whether your body was shaking on the outside or breaking on the inside, nothing escaped my eyes. I saw the confusion wrapping around your mind like a heavy fog, making simple things feel impossible, making every breath feel like a battle. I saw how you tried to steady yourself, how you whispered my name even when you weren't sure if I was near, how you searched desperately for something, anything, that would remind you that you weren't falling apart. And hear me clearly, you were not losing yourself. You were under attack. You were under pressure. You were under a weight far heavier than your heart could hold. But you were never lost. I held you through every wave of fear. Even when you felt nothing, I kept you from sinking. Even when you didn't know you were drowning, I lifted your spirit enough to keep you breathing. I remember every moment of despair that washed over you like a silent storm. Every time your chest tightened. Every time tears rose before you could hold them back. Every time you asked in the quietest place of your heart, why does it feel like this? Why does it hurt so deeply? Why do I feel so alone? You tried to hide those tears from the world, from yourself. You wiped them quickly. You turned your face away. You took deep breaths and forced yourself to keep moving as if everything was fine. But your pain was never invisible to me. Not one tear slipped past my notice. Not one tremble in your voice went unheard. Not one quiet plea vanished into the air. I gathered each one. I held each one. I stayed near you every single time. You have endured wounds that others will never fully understand. Wounds from angry words that cut deeper than knives. Wounds from broken promises that shattered your trust. Wounds from people who walked away without explanation, leaving a hole in places you thought were safe. Wounds from disappointments that struck the exact parts of your heart you hoped were finally healing. You have carried loneliness heavier than any physical weight. You have stepped into days with a brave face while dragging memories behind you that still throb with ache. You have felt abandoned in the very moments you needed someone to stay. You have felt misunderstood even when you tried to explain your heart with honesty. You have felt unseen even while standing right in front of people you love. But hear me now urgently with heaven's full authority behind it. Nothing you endured was wasted. Not one wound was pointless. Not one lonely moment was overlooked. I have seen every part of your journey. and I am turning every tear, every ache, every silent night into strength, healing, and purpose far greater than you imagine. Heaven has been closer to you than your own breath. And today, this very moment, I am drawing even closer. Not one disappointment slipped past my sight. I have been with you through every season, even the ones that made you question whether I was present at all. I saw how deeply certain things cut you. I saw how trying to remain strong drained you. I saw how you carried so much quietly because you didn't want your pain to burden anyone else. I saw how you tried to convince yourself you were fine even when tears fell without warning. I saw how your heart bent under pressures that would have crushed others. You believed your pain meant you were weak. You believed your tears made you fragile. You believed your breakdowns meant you somehow failed. But hear me with clarity that reaches into the deepest part of you. Your pain does not reveal weakness. Your pain reveals survival. It reveals strength. It reveals endurance. It reveals the resilience I placed within you long before life ever tried to break you. You survived nights darker than anyone knows. You stood after days that tried to steal the breath from your lungs. You kept walking through storms that would have destroyed many. You think you are fragile, but I see a warrior. A quiet warrior. A gentle warrior. But a warrior nonetheless. Your tears were not signs of weakness. They were signs that you refused to grow numb. Your fear was not failure. It was proof that your heart still longs for hope. Your confusion was not a flaw. It was the natural response to carrying far more than any human heart should ever carry alone. Every wound you have felt, every ache you have endured, every disappointment you have faced has become evidence that you have survived what was meant to destroy you. You are not weak. You are not broken beyond repair. You are protected. You are preserved. You are held firmly in my hand. There were moments when you wanted to give up. Moments when you felt you had reached the very edge of your strength. Moments when you whispered in the quiet, "Lord, I don't know how much more I can take." But you kept breathing. You kept moving. You kept waking up to face another day, even when everything in you wanted to disappear. And my child, every time you stood back up, whether with confidence or trembling, I was the one lifting you. Every time you didn't lose yourself, every time your mind didn't collapse under the pressure, every time your heart kept beating when the weight felt unbearable, that was me holding you together. I did not let you break. I did not let you slip beyond my reach. I did not let the darkness take you. You have survived not because you are strong on your own, but because I have been covering you in battles you never knew you were fighting. And I am not done. I am not finished healing you. I am not finished restoring you. I am not finished strengthening you. My beloved child, the same hand that carried you through every hidden moment of pain is carrying you even now, and I will not let you fall. Hear me, my beloved child. There are minutes left in this season, not years. And before this day ends, you must know this truth. Not one disappointment escaped my sight. I have been with you through every storm, every silent breakdown, every night you thought you were alone. I saw the cuts no one else noticed. I saw how you held yourself together so your mother, your sister, your loved ones wouldn't worry. I saw how your heart bent under pressures that would have crushed others. And I never stepped away, not for a moment. You think your tears made you weak, but they were proof that your heart still lives, still hopes, still reaches for light. You think your fear was failure, but it was confirmation that you were fighting battles far bigger than anyone around you realized. You survived darkness that was designed to destroy you, not because you were strong, but because I, the Lord your God, covered you when you didn't feel me, because Archangel Michael stood guard when danger circled your soul. Because my hand held the pieces of your heart when everything tried to make you shatter. Every time your mind didn't break completely, I shielded you. Every time your spirit didn't collapse, I lifted you. Every time hope flickered instead of dying, I breathed on it. You were protected from battles you never saw, attacks that came in the night, emotions that could have swallowed you, paths that would have pulled you into darkness. I stepped between you and every unseen danger. Listen closely, because time is short and you need this truth today. Your pain is not your identity. Your wounds are not your destiny. Your loneliness is not your final chapter. I see you not as someone broken, but as someone I preserved with purpose. You think you barely made it, but I see a quiet, gentle warrior who refused to die spiritually, even when life tried to bury you. I see someone who kept loving after betrayal, someone who kept hoping after loss, someone who kept walking even when exhausted. And I am proud of you, not because you were perfect, but because you endured. My child, the heaviness you feel right now isn't failure. It isn't weakness. It isn't the end. It is the weight of burdens that were never meant to rest on your shoulders. You have been holding things I never asked you to carry. You have been wrestling battles meant to be surrendered, not fought alone. And that is why your soul is tired in a way sleep cannot fix. Before this day ends, release it to me. Before this hour passes, surrender what is breaking you. Before the next moment slips away, remember, I am by your side. Always. If you trust my unfailing promise, declare it now. God is always by my side.